Alright, so I have to figure out when each one of these, the x equals the given value, right? So all I have to do is plug in -2 for x, 0 for x, and 3 for x. So I've got let's see, the first one, -2. If there's time. Let's see, -2. -2 is equal to so I have to use the top one. So -2 plus 4 equals 2.
0.
Let's see the next one. I have the f of 0. 0 is greater than -2. So I have to use the bottom one. It happens to be a constant function. So the f of 0 equals -4. And the f of 3 is greater than -2. So I have to use -4. Okay, number 2. See, I have the f of -2, the f of 0, and the f of 3. So I have x equal -2. -2 is less than or equal to 3, so I have to use the top one. So I have -2 plus 2, which equals 4. Let's see, the f of 0 is less than or equal to 3, so again I have to use the top one. So I have -0 plus 2 equals 2. So the f of 0 equals 2. And then I have to do 3. 3 again is the top one because it equals 3. So -3 plus 2 equals -1. So that's how you do given values and plugging them into functions. Piecewise functions. All right, number 3. Okay, number 3. My boundary line is -3. So here's -3. Here's my boundary line. Okay, my restriction of x less than -3. I use the function, so less than -3 is this side. I use the function x plus 3. Okay, the restriction of x greater than or equal to 3, I use the constant function -6. So anything greater than -3 equals -6. Okay, I got to find points for each line. And, of course, I need 2 points to make a line. Let's see, my closed circle is with the -6 function. So that's a closed circle, which means this is an open circle. Okay, I have to use the boundary -3 coordinate. negative 3. So I plug negative 3 in. Y equals negative 3 plus 3 gives me 0. 0. Then I choose a point that is less than negative 3. I'm going to say negative 5. So y equals negative 5 plus 3, which equals negative 2. Okay, so I have an open circle, negative 3, 0. Now I have another point, negative 5, negative 2. So here's my boundary line. Then my second function, no matter what I plug in for, I'm always going to get y being negative 6. So let's pick a number greater than negative 3, 0. It's still going to be negative 6. So I have a closed circle, negative 3, negative 6, and it's always going to be negative 6 for my y value, which is a horizontal line. And here is a graph of my piecewise function. Easy peasy. Now, I'm going to do the rest of them pretty quick. Boundary line, 2. Okay, anything less than x equal 2, I use the function negative 2x plus 3. Give me a couple of points. I have to use the point 2 for one of them. 2 times 2 is negative 4, plus 1 is negative 1. I'm going to choose something smaller, 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. Okay, the restriction x is greater than 2. I need x minus 4. Need a chart. Need 2 points. First one has to be 2. 2 minus 4 is negative 2. I'm going to use something greater than. I'm going to use 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So, I'm going to graph these two lines. This is an open circle. This is a closed circle. So, sure. Yes, ma'am.
Are you serious?
4, 0. Wait, 2, negative 2 is a closed circle, so closed circle trumps open circle. Then I've got 4, 0. There you go. Okay, anything less than 3, I use negative 3. Anything less than 3, y equals negative 3. That's an open circle. An open circle. Anything greater than or equal to 3 is 1. Actually, you really don't need to do any of this because y's, these are constant functions, right? They're going to be horizontal lines at those numbers. So, 3, negative 3. Have an open circle, horizontal line at negative 3, less than, oops. Wow, that's an awful line. I don't know. And then I've got 1 at 1. 3, 1. I think my Alzheimer's kicking in. Number 6. See, less than or equal to negative 1. use x minus 2. Closed circle, it's got the equal sign. And then my x has to be negative 1 on this one. Greater than 1, negative 1, sorry. I use negative x minus 4. xy, 2 points. This one has to be negative 1, and it's an open circle. Okay. Let's see, negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. Something less than, I'm going to use, something a little farther away. How about negative 2? Negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. So I have negative 1, negative 3, negative 1, negative 3, closed circle. And then I've got negative 2, negative 4. Another point. Here's my line. See, negative 1 makes it a positive 1. Minus 4 is negative 3. Something greater than that, I'm going to use 2. Negative 2 minus 4 is negative 6. Negative 1, negative 3. I have an open circle, so it's the same point. Closed circle trumps. And then I've got 2, negative 6. And there's my piecewise graph. Okay, and the last one, number 8. Ooh, fun one. I have a boundary line at 0 and 4. So x equals 0 and x equals 4. Okay, bless you. First function, anything where my x is less than 0, so all of this, my function is x plus 3. Okay, in between 0 and 4 is negative x plus 1. So y equals negative x plus 1. And then lastly, anything greater than 4 is 5. Okay, you need XY charts, 2 points for each one. XY chart, 2 points for each one. XY chart, 2 points for each one. Okay, let's see. The first one, open circle. I have to use 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. I need something less than 0. I'll use negative 2. Negative 2 plus 3 is 1. Okay, the middle one. I have to use 0 and 4. I have to use the boundary points 0 and 4. 0 plus 1 is 1. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. See, closed circles at both of these. Oh, let's graph them. Let's graph this one first. 0, 3. 0, 3. Open circle. Then negative 2, 1. Okay, here I have 0, 1. Closed circle. Here I have 4, negative 3. That's a closed circle. Here's that one. Then I have y equals 5. Have to use the boundary value for x. It's 5. Anything greater, I'll try 6. Y is going to be 5. So I have 4, comma 5. Open circle. and then it's going to be a horizontal line at y equal 5. There you go. Easy peasy.